So I bet you're probably wondering what the hell this video is about. There's no Among Us movie. Yet. So one day I was browsing Letterboxd out of curiosity, knowing that on occasion people somehow find a way to add random hilarious shit onto that site, and was wondering if anyone had logged anything Among Us related, only to then discover that there are actually 4 movies with that name. And as you can expect, every single review has already had the time of their life with this. So I thought to myself, wow, I have a terrible idea. Here we have 4 completely unrelated films that have absolutely nothing to do with each other aside from a very unfortunate choice in name. All of which obviously have nothing to do with the actual Among Us whatsoever. But I was curious as to whether there was a lot more behind these movies than just their funny name. Absolutely horrible idea, as I said. So let's do it. The first of our Among Us's was released in 2017, thankfully predating the game by about a year. This one's a ghost story, centering around a married couple who lost their son to a paranormal incident a year ago. We get acquainted with them as they've moved to another city and are in hiding from the spirit that continues to haunt them.
Who was at the door?
If you came outside once in a while, you'd know, wouldn't you?
I see trees. I see the lake. I see the leaves. I'd say I'm outside.
They explain that they've moved at least 5 times, and yet they've continued to be followed no matter where they go. Although for a majority of the movie up until the end, the ghost is actually kind of pretty chill. The worst it really does is move some shit around and knocks on doors sometimes. Really just kind of a bit of a dick at worst.
Fuck off.
This one is on the lower budget side, and you definitely can tell at times, which does mean that we don't actually see any ghosts or anything.
Oh my god. It's the Cooper boy. Sweetheart? He's not breathing.
It's around half an hour that the two decide they need help dealing with their otherworldly problem, and so track down a paranormal expert who used to work on a ghost hunting show, who I am sure is the most credible person you could ask.
If I decide to help you, how do I know that you're telling me the truth?
Her involvement from there basically amounts to the usual ghost hunting stuff, which all culminates with them doing a sort of ceremony to contact the spirit and telling it to fuck off. And it honestly looked like from there everything was going to be fine until these idiots forgot you're not supposed to have sex in a horror movie. The spirit possesses the husband and gives him the ability to walk again, which consequently means he's a lot more of a problem. Her immediate solution to this is to saw his fucking legs off. Holy shit. Or to get him over to the ocean to try and ward off the spirit, only for him to drown. The end. Can you imagine being the director and just wanting to read reviews for this movie that you've worked really hard on, and then all you can find are just people going, "Red sus Among Us." It turns out this movie actually has a dedicated Twitter account that is still active even 4 years after its release, and they have taken full advantage of their poorly aged name. Among Us 2, coincidentally, also follows a married couple who are already ahead of the last guys because they still have their son, although this one gets into a biking accident less than like 10 minutes into the movie that puts him into a coma for the rest of it, so they're like barely in front here. The two find their marriage and overall lives being strained because of the accident, until one day the wife witnesses a man being mugged and tries to help. The victim turns out to be a strange man named Walter, who seems to know everything about her situation and offers to help her. Naturally though, the husband is a little apprehensive of this random man his wife has just decided to invite over.
Låter lite skruvat, men det behöver inte betyda att du är galen.
Jag tror att Walter är en bedragare.
Oh my fucking god. Progressively throughout the movie, he tries to help the two rediscover happiness and appreciation in their lives by taking them gambling and encouraging them to attack random people on the street. He also takes the husband to a nursing home to visit a lonely old man, who he then attempts to absolutely destroy in chess until Walter has to intervene. Come on, dude. I think this Among Us is supposed to have an uplifting message about life, but this one just kind of makes me sad. Walter's such a nice guy who just wants to help people, and he's just constantly having a shit time. I guess it can't be worse of a time than these guys, though.
Jag har bytt några ord här med Cecilia innan. Du har tillstött en infektion.
In a last-ditch effort, Walter takes the husband to the place he first met his wife, and then to a cemetery with the grave of his dead son. Jesus Christ, Walter, what the hell, dude? It all has a happy ending though, because after the husband and wife reaffirm their love for each other, courtesy of the greatest wingman of all time, a miracle wakes their son from his coma. And I still have absolutely no idea what relevance the title was supposed to have for the events of the movie. But it was kind of sweet. I kind of like this one. And it's definitely better than these next two. This next one was a hell of an effort to find. I was only able to watch it after signing up to some shitty streaming service called Voodoo, which I had to use a VPN to even access, and you can too with Surfshark VPN. And then I had to sit through like 500 mid-roll ads while watching it, so please never doubt how much I love you all.
Go fuck yourself. You fucking gecko.
It has a whopping 1.5 star rating on here, so I've already got a good feeling about this one. Now, technically, I think this one is called Bigfoot Among Us, as according to the site and in the movie itself. Sometimes. And if we were to look at every movie that had Among Us in the title, we'd be here for literally forever. But I'm gonna go by what Letterboxd says to make an exception just this one time. Now, you know a movie is gonna be good when it opens on the guy taking a dump. I can't believe they snubbed this one at the Oscars. It then cuts to a girl taking a shower in a scene suspenseful enough to rival that of Hitchcock. Turns out these were just segments from fake movies made by fictional director and our main character, Billy Tomato. Evidently well known for his films about Bigfoot, and what we're watching is a sort of mockumentary about his career.
A new high in cinema action. Gladiator Bigfoot. Gladiator Bigfoot.
This entire thing genuinely has the same production value as an old Smosh video.
Check this out.
No!
And that soundtrack? Talk about your mad rhymes and your fat beats. Oh, baby.
The director reunites with his ex-girlfriend, who was mad that 10 years ago he made an adult film about her and Bigfoot.
You said that you were gonna do it right, and then you hired a stripper to play me.
I wish I was making this up.
I told you that I was raped, and then you took the story and made it into one of your pornos.
I have directed over 30 features.
Boyfriend of the year, everybody. We also get footage from interviews with the cameraman who worked on some of the movies and a Bigfoot expert. And with these, I really can't tell if the movie actually believes that Bigfoot is real, because there are like lengthy portions dedicated to explaining their attempts at evidence.
I must admit that there are some elements of the film that are not entirely realistic. For instance, there have been very, very few instances of a Bigfoot attacking a human, and the whole sequence with the girls in the hot tub.
I think at some point I actually started to look forward to the ads because it was the only time I didn't have to watch this. Now that we've assembled our cast of 4 unbelievably unlikable characters, the director, his ex, this dude Wayne, and that one guy from the Sex Offender Shuffle video, the group decide to head into the woods to make a movie proving Bigfoot's existence. As they venture into the forest, Billy regularly offers tidbits from his vast pool of wisdom to quell their fears.
I don't read books.
You should try it sometime.
If God wanted us to read books, he wouldn't have invented movies.
And I kind of like this directed character. He's pretty funny.
While the other kids were out playing cops and robbers, I'd be playing Alfred Hitchcock. You know, while they were out playing cowboys and Indians, I'd be John Ford.
While they were playing Fortnite, I was making Jack and Jill. From here, the film wears its influences on its sleeves and makes it pretty obvious that someone saw the Blair Witch Project recently.
Christ, Wayne, it's only a rock. Shit!
What follows are scenes of them looking for signs of Bigfoot, but the real highlights are when they're just camping out together.
Okay, what was your favorite scary movie?
What was that movie where the guy from Herbie the Love Bug turns invisible?
Mr. Super Invisible.
That's it. Now that had some startling moments.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Suspiria. Christ, Wayne.
Yeah, fuck you, Wayne. Having tampered with the rock formation before, they get attacked by a whole troop of Bigfoots, and then the movie ends with them saying that even though they filmed all of it, nobody believed them anyway. Which is probably to be expected after the guy made like 15 trillion movies about the same thing, and then a Where Are They Now segment in which we learn Billy ended up focusing on children's movies after getting back together with his girlfriend. And I'm sure they're going to have a wonderful relationship.
What is this crap anyway? Just because I'm the woman, I'm supposed to cook?
Our final Among Us is also the most recent one. Released in 2019 on Amazon Prime, this one claims to be a documentary told through a series of testimonials from people who have encountered extraterrestrial contact. And now it's Gods Among Us? Injustice? Come on, Letterboxd, I trusted you. I need to make it very clear before we start this one that these people are not joking. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Hi, my name is Caroline. My journey began at the age of 5 when I was visited by a group of beings who came from the worlds beyond.
Oh, we're getting right to it, I see.
Many children have imaginary friends. Mine were real. They taught me things like communicating telepathically.
Holy shit, I'm not going to be able to make it through this one. Some of these interviews present very promising credentials, like ET contactee, retired US diplomat contactee, ET human hybrid. What the fuck is a human hybrid? When they're not showing footage of interviews, they pad out the rest with random shit I'm like 95% sure is just from Google Images.
She is what I would describe as a tall, pure, cream white being, and I'm talking the color of milk.
I thought they were very elegant, about 7 feet tall.
They were really small and like round with these just enormous arse cheeks.
Could these beings be the gods among us?
At some point I think I must have zoned out because as soon as I started paying attention again, they're all of a sudden talking about telepathy.
Is it possible that we may be equipped with an internal mechanism that allows us to communicate telepathically?
What the fuck are they talking about? There's this bit where they do like this experiment where the host tries to like harness energy to alter a sample of DNA, which apparently is supposed to serve as a scientific basis for interdimensional life or something.
I will now attempt to bring the energy of a spirit being and see if that would affect the DNA sample in any measurable way.
So she just sits there and stares at it.
It turns out that there were 2 frequencies that got turned on and activated. The signal strength was much stronger after being treated by you.
Yep, just like that, aliens are real.
A blue Arcturian physically appeared in my room, and out of his third eye, he shot a white laser beam into my heart.
I like to think at least one of these people they're interviewing is just describing their OCs. This is also the longest movie ever made. The hour-and-a-half length on Amazon is lying because it was definitely at least 12 hours long.
The next really important experience for me was I was awake and there was a real being in the room. And visceral, I could touch it, see it, feel it.
Some of their evidence includes speaking in a made-up language.
Can you say something in the language?
I'll see what comes through.
Okay. Perhaps these powers will become part of the human capabilities at some point in the future. Are the gods among us teaching us these technologies of space travel and communication?
These guys saw Arrival once and were like, whoa, that seems pretty cool. I don't know why these people are so hung up on aliens when they look like the kind of people who would yell at a barista for getting their coffee wrong. There's a part like an hour in where they finally clarify what the fuck an ET human hybrid is, where people recount being probed as part of a breeding program.
I'm a part of the hybridization program. My kids, the percentages in each child varies. You know, it can be 80% human and 20% ET.
Jonathan, I think it's finally time I tell you you're actually 49% alien. Grandma, can you please take your meds?
I have 6 hybrid children that I know of, and I have met them. My first son is a reptilian.
This is a joke, right? This has to be a joke, right?
Are these claims too difficult to believe?
No. I had literally no idea what anyone was saying at any point, but maybe that's just because I'm not energetically aligned enough. These people are talking about telepathy and levitation like it's a casual everyday thing, so clearly I'm just not on the plane of existence required to comprehend any of this. Then again, this dude is saying he met Nikola Tesla.
And he said, this is one of my prized coils. And he said, do you know who I am? And I said, no. And then he said, my name is Nikola Tesla.
So maybe even they don't know what they're talking about. I don't know.
And just then, I saw the silhouettes of 3 short beings. They all had a wide head at the top.
This is simultaneously my favorite and the worst one. Amazon claims this one is award-winning, and if they mean for being the funniest movie ever made, then maybe I can understand. I'm pretty sure I just watched a Scientology recruitment film, actually. Now, there is a fifth Among Us listed on Letterboxd that I originally wanted to cover along with the others, but I genuinely can't find a way to watch it anywhere no matter how hard I look, which is a shame. Saves me an hour and a half though, I don't mind. Luckily for us, there is a sixth Among Us movie, so obscure it doesn't even have a poster, which after a simple Google search turned out to be a 30-minute long short film you can watch for free on YouTube. Unfortunately though, all of the subtitles are in French, and I do not speak French, in a whopping 480p too, as I'm sure the director intended. So that sadly is where our Among Us journey must come to an end. Overall, I can't imagine how annoying it would be to be the directors and having worked on these passion projects for so long, only for every single review about them to just be copy-pasters and crewmate dicks. Doesn't mean it's not funny though. And honestly, I had more fun scrolling through these reviews than I did watching any of these movies. So the lesson we've learned here today is that I am willing to sit through 6 hours of random movies just because they're called Among Us. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Hello everyone, welcome back to the fan mail unboxing. This pile is... I could literally sit here for an hour and read fan mail and I still wouldn't be halfway done with this. So I'm going to try and get a little bit more done this time. Dear Diamondbolt, I've been a fan of your channel since 2017. I watched all of your Transformers videos and each of them made me laugh. I love the fan mail unboxings. Your videos are so funny and make my day. Really, where is the Bumblebee movie review? It's right there. You can watch it. Wink. I can't wait until you reach 1 million subscribers, which you deserve, and just a request, please make more Transformers videos. I don't know if that Transformers Toys video came out before this was sent, but there you go. I hope that was enough for you. And they have, in fact, drawn me Optimus Prime. Thank you very much for that. There's no name. Oh no, Dimitri. There we go. Thank you, Dimitri. Dear Diamondbolt, when are you going to release your Discord server? I'm getting hate mail about it now. I don't currently have a Discord server. I did it for a time being, but it's been shut down. Eventually, I am working on getting that back up, so I will keep you posted. Your curse commercials are way funnier than Chadtronic's curse commercials. Well, that's not very nice. Chadtronic is an amazing YouTuber. I don't really think you could compare them just because they have the same name, because I think we both do very different things. But he was there first, to be fair. Will you show us your brother? That's up to him, not me. Which character would you fuse with? Big Smoke is not even a choice. Oh! Hello there, Diamondbolt. My name is Barker. At least that's my account name. I've been a big fan of yours since 2016. I'm glad to see that your channel is still growing. Anyways, I have some questions for you. Will your Bionicle collection grow any further? I have not bought any in a while. I don't have any more room for any more, so... Are you ever gonna make more TF vids? This is a coordinated attack on me. Once again, Transformers toys, hope that was enough. Please leave me alone. I have nothing else to say, but I wish you the best. Aw, thank you very much. That was a nice, short and sweet one. Dear Diamondbolt, if you are reading this, then you got it. Yep, got 5 questions for you. Have you played the Henry Stickmin collection? I still have not played it, no. I've been really meaning to, and I'd love to try out the new one. If you could go anywhere in the world, where? Anywhere that isn't Australia right now. How many times did you send emails to Good Game Spawn Point? I think I sent like 3 in total, and I was so offended as a kid. When they pick like the stupid Minecraft ones that they could just look up the answer to instead of mine. Mine were probably terrible though, I don't remember. Have you been to New South Wales? I've been to Sydney a couple times, but I don't think I'll be going back there anytime soon, unfortunately. Absolutely speedrunning it today. I know, I am amazing. Dear Diamondbolt, you're the best... That's all, but there are some questions. Have you watched Kill la Kill? Yes, I have. Definitely it was an interesting experience. What is the best anime? I mean, obviously Orima, right? Here's Optimus Prime head. It's kind of bad, sorry. No, much better than what I can do. Thank you. Hi, Diamondbolt. This letter is from Wednesday, December 9th, 2020. Is the postal service okay? I love your YouTube videos and have a channel of my own, and your work always puts me in a good mood. Here are some questions. Do you play an instrument? I used to play a bunch of them when I was back in school, but I never really got accustomed to any of them. Will you or have you escaped the prison fortress of Australia? I have no idea what that is, but that sounds awesome. Anyways, your videos always amaze me, and I hope you're not dead when this gets to you. Oh, there's more. Anyways, keep up the good work from a viewer. Thank you very much. I'm going for the high score of most letters opened in one fan mail. Dear Diamondbolt, I've been a massive fan of you for a while. I never really liked Transformers. Yes. Finally. But watching your videos made me happy in the other human emotions. When I found out your favorite anime was Toradora, I was really happy because it's also mine. How long did it take you to finish it? Hold on, I'll actually check. I've got it written down. 6 months, apparently. I don't know why. What the fuck was I doing? Do you like to read? If so, what? I don't read as much anymore nowadays, but I do still like reading books from time to time. I know, nerd. Do you like board games? No, I hate them. What's your favorite anime genre? Mine's romance. Yep. Are there flying cars now? Alright, that's a good one. I'll give you that. How are you dealing with the virus? wait patiently. Anyway, I hope this reaches you. Your content is great. Keep it up. Thanks for reading if you did, and please ignore my bad grammar and spelling. Charlie. And they've drawn Tiger for me. That was wonderful. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hello, this is Adam from the future who's recording this and realizing he forgot a question. Do you think Toradora should have a season 2? Personally, I don't think it should, and I absolutely agree. It ended perfectly. I think we could do one more. Hi, Diamondbolt. My name is Emilio, and I'm 11. But by the time you open this, I'll probably be 30. Okay. All right. Getting roasted by 11-year-olds. You're cherished forever. Ruby actually got me into the series. You'll probably be mad about this, but my waifu is Neptune. By the way, here are a couple of questions for you I wanted to ask. Who is your favorite character from Voltron Legendary Defender? Can I say the robot? If you watched She-Ra, do you ship those characters? I haven't watched it yet, but I will. And who is your favorite Transformer in animated? Bumblebee, easily. All right. I feel like I made progress. I will try and get to the rest of these 15,000 next time, but thank you all very much for watching, and of course, a special thank you to all the people who sent me mail today. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.